I'm part of the Holler Fellows PAN, the Professional Action Network with Ms. Newsom from Floyd County and also Mrs. Kunkel from Knott County. And we all decided that we wanted our students to do this because we present all the time at conferences and stuff. I know Gloria and myself and Tamara, we've presented multiple times. But we realized that since this is more related to the students and our students have done such great work and they've got such great feedback, we decided to pass the torch to them. And for that reason, we're going to let them present our work today. First off, let me introduce them. This is Lily Stewart from Harlan County. We have Devin Shoemaker from Harlan County, Jimmy Rouse from Harlan County, Gary Henson from Harlan County, Michaela Walters from Harlan County, Olivia Miner from Harlan County, and Kaylee Mefford from Harlan County. Let's give them a round of applause as they begin.
We have Greta Fuerte de Harlan County. The Professional Action Network, PAN, concluded need. The Professional Action Network, PAN, concluded need. The students in Eastern Kentucky need to connect with others outside their immediate environment. Elementary school students need more Spanish lessons to help jumpstart their learning. Students needed reinforcement of their Spanish lessons for applications outside of the classroom.
The Greta Forte Holler. The Holler Fellows PAN developed the Greta Forte Holler to allow cross-country communication between Spanish classes in Eastern Kentucky. Students had various days in which the students in Floyd, Knott, and Harlan counties would communicate and introduce themselves via the Greta Forte Holler. Students were even able to share videos of lessons or presentations of their hard work when they wished. Daily routines, Dia de los Muertos, forgot how to say it. All students had to communicate with each other and introduce themselves. We did a live stream, which we got Spanish 1B and I think 2B got to participate in, which we had different people doing different things. We had a family unit, so we all got to decorate a piece of paper with a word in Spanish and in English. So we would teach the younger schools, the elementary schools in Harlan County, different words in Spanish. Sorry. We did 2 different live streams to the elementary schools. We did it in the late fall 2016 semester and the spring 2000 semester. They're not, they're just pictures. Right? Thank you.
With that video, we got to teach younger students in elementary and middle schools a Spanish word. It made it easier for students that are learning Spanish to get used to it and uh, to be prepared better for Spanish.
My opinions on the Holler program. I was so glad that I was able to help elementary schools and under students, classmates under than me to learn about Spanish and different cultures of Spanish. Um, I believe that the Holler was a great program for the kids all around the world to be able to connect and meet new friends and get out of your shell to be able to talk to different kids around the world about Spanish and other things. And it makes Spanish class more fun because you're not just sitting and doing work after work. You get to, you know, hang around with people that's your age and get to learn about Spanish together. It makes it way more fun.
My experience with the holler was it was amazing. It gave all of us an opportunity to meet people from the other counties in the state and make new friends that we wouldn't have without the holler. It has so many different haulers, like the different genres. It has ones that pertain to the different careers, and it's kind of helpful. Doing the live streams were fun. The I was I was on the camera and did a paper as well. But working the camera was fun. Helping out with whether the sound was working or not. It kind of gave me a good experience with the media production, as they said before. And teaching the little kids, like the elementary school, the Spanish, it was great. Also, also a career opportunity to help me prepare for the future. It was a really great, it was a really great experience.
Uh, so what me and Gary did, we were the host or introduce. We introduced the live stream. We came out first, and we were describing what we were gonna be doing throughout the lesson and just what to expect. So, do you want to say?
Basically, we just introduced like what we're just gonna be doing, like with the family unit, and I was speaking in Spanish and she was translating English, and that's about it.
This is what I experienced my journey with the holler. The process I explained earlier, but every student in 1B and 2B made a sign. We decorated it. You got to make it interesting for the kids that are learning, because if you don't draw their attention, they're not going to really have interest. And that's the purpose. We want them to be interested. So we made the sign and we prepared a couple weeks before to make sure everything went smoothly when we did it. And then the day that we did it actually went pretty smoothly. Everyone went up and we did our word and we sat back down. And after everyone went, we were happy it was over, but we were also kind of sad too, because it was a great experience and I would love to do something like this again.
Uh, so basically, we'd go in class and we would pick any Spanish family word that we wanted to say, and so my word was padre, which means father. So it took about a week or two to make our little posters to show the kids, and it was a really fun group project, and everyone put their hearts into it, and it's a great experience. And everyone was kind of nervous at first, but as we went along with it, we all like just had a blast up there, and it was fun teaching the kids words that they've probably never heard before. And that's all I have to say.
So what me and Michaela did is basically what Gary and Olivia did. Was I would speak Spanish, and Michaela would translate for me. And it's just pretty cool. When I got home, some of the people that I had from Wallens would tell me, that they seen me on camera and stuff. A neat experience, if not anything else.
Basically what he said when at the end of the live stream, me and Jimmy summarized what everybody done, and he would talk in Spanish, and I would translate what he said. And that's about it.
So, yeah, I would. I actually forget what my word was, but I believe it was abuela, which means grandmother, I believe. But what we did was class worked on signs that would be presented during the live stream to the younger schools in the districts, just like Wallens, which told me they seen me. And on the signs there were words and phrases, and both in Spanish and English, that the kids would understand better. During the live stream, one student went up at a time and teach their word. When they were finished, they left, and the next came up until everybody had said their word, and all the little kids learned a little bit of Spanish. And it wasn't time consuming process since we practiced several times to make sure everything was planned and everything went great. I enjoyed the whole project as I learned a few things along the way.
The conclusion of my experience. The journey that was experienced with this project was long, but it was all worth it in the end. A lot of work was put into it, and you can tell every student in Spanish 1A took part in it by decorating the sign to teach the children and then actually presenting it. Some students got to provide a little more service by being host and cameraman. Overall, I'm very happy that I had the chance to be involved in this project and would gladly do something like this again. It was a very great experience for me, and I would love to do something like that again.
And we would like everyone to give them a round of applause again to these wonderful students who did this amazing work. I was telling them earlier, it's really an amazing experience for them to get this public speaking experience at a public event like this in high school. So when they do their resumes and do their college applications, it'll be a great experience for them. Are there any questions for anyone about how we did everything or what we did overall? Okay. If not, we'll hand it back over to our host here today from Jackson City.